meeting to order at 2:32 p.m. If you all please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, the Secretary will now call roll.
Madam President, General Counsel, we have 4 officers, 4 legislators, and 2 guests.
Thank you. Okay, if everyone could just look over the agenda. If there are no objections to the agenda, we will proceed. Okay, next I will allow 1 minute to look over the minutes, at which point I'll ask for any corrections. 1 minute starting now. At this time, are there any corrections to the minutes?
Madam President, under section 6 where it says new business, Myra's name is spelled wrong. It should be M-A-Y-R-A.
That correction is duly noted. Are there any more corrections to the minutes? Okay. Seeing as there are no more corrections to the minutes, we will now proceed with committee reports. Our Madam Vice President is not here right now, but I will report that Spring Fling was a success, the fashion show was a success. We had, yeah, they were very successful events on both campuses. And as far as summer planning, that will be up to the upcoming executive board. Next, we'll move into unfinished business. And seeing as there isn't any unfinished business, we'll now proceed with new business. If you're here and you know that you are to be inducted today, will you please stand? Can you please just raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Whitney Watson,
Pledge to uphold the Student Government Association's
pledge to uphold the Student Government Association,
Constitution and bylaws,
Constitution and bylaws,
and act in the best interest of students
and act in the best interest of students
at Fayetteville Technical Community College.
at Fayetteville Technical Community College.
Thank you.
Okay. You all welcome Whitney. Right.
Okay. Is there any more new business?
Okay, due to the candidates for each office running unopposed, I, Bianca Reyes, move that the following candidates be elected by acclamation for the 2013-2014 Executive Board. And please stand as I call your name. President, Carnella Fobbs. Vice President, Christina Alvarez. Secretary, Whitney Watson. Parliamentarian, Bianca Reyes. Sergeant at Arms, Sharnae Johnson. And the treasurer's spot will be vacant.
There's a motion on the floor that reads, due to the candidates for each office running unopposed, I, Bianca Reyes, move that the following candidates be elected by acclamation for the 2013-2014 Executive Board. For President, Carnella Fobbs. For Vice President, Christina Alvarez. For Secretary, Whitney Watson. For parliamentarian, Bianca Reyes. For sergeant at arms, Sade Johnson, and the treasurer spot will be vacant. Is there a second for this motion? Okay, this motion has been properly seconded by Tracy. Is there any need for discussion as to why we are conducting our elections this way? Anyone have any questions? Okay, so I'll now move this into a vote. All in favor, please raise your green voting card. All opposed, please raise your red voting card. And any abstentions? Okay. All right, this motion has been approved. Now, I can present to you your 2013-2014 Executive Board. Active, May 8th, 4:30. Y'all be ready, okay? Carnella Fobbs as president. Christina as our vice president. We will have, for our secretary, Whitney Watson. Our parliamentarian will be Bianca Reyes. And our sergeant at arms will be Sade Johnson. At any point moving forward, when someone wants to take the treasurer's spot, that position will be open. Okay. All right. Is there any more new business to be brought to the floor? Seeing as there is no more new business, we'll now move into announcements. Firstly, graduation is next Friday. Graduation starts, the ceremony starts at 6:30, but we need SGA members present to pass out programs and also direct traffic. So any and all people that are available, please come out. Try to report by 5 o'clock at the latest. Before 5 o'clock would be great. Traffic usually flows till about 7:30, about an hour into the ceremony. So if I'm going to pass around this sheet for anyone that can come to graduation and help out with that. So that sheet's going around. You have a question?
Point of information, as standing as new president, I would like for all the executive board members, the new ones, to be here, whether not everything's due or not. Let's go ahead and start showing some faces, so please be there next Friday. Thank you.
Next announcement is that we are having our SGA banquet, and that's just where the new executive board takes their place. The old executive board, they say their goodbyes, and it's a good time. We like to recognize the good times that we had. We like to do superlatives for the SGA, and we're getting catering from Grandsons, which is the catering is just the meat, the bread, and the food, the drinks is going to be catered by Grandsons, and the rest of us are to provide the sides. So I believe most or all of you have signed up for something to bring. Has everybody signed a sheet for something to bring? Okay, so I'll pass this around for anybody else. And that is going to be next Wednesday at 4:30 in the faculty dining hall. Y'all know where that is right here. Okay, and the executive board, everyone needs a ticket. Okay, so just come by the office and get a ticket. The upcoming executive board, you all allowed one guest. So, just let us know if you're going to take us up on that offer, bring a guest, or if you're not going to bring a guest. So we, make sure everybody is accounted for. Okay. Are there any more announcements on the floor?
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Maria Morda, and I'm a new student at Fayetteville Tech. I started in January, and I am now editor-in-chief of the student newsletter, Tech Notes. And I want to take a moment of your time to just share some information and ask for some assistance throughout this next year. We had a meeting today and introduced some new students to the club or to the newsletter. We got 10 interested and 8 involved as of today. Our goals for the newspaper, or the newsletter, is prosperity. We want to portray a prosperous image to Fayetteville as a school, show that we are becoming more involved, becoming more active students in the community. Also, we'd like to improve communication with all clubs available at Fayetteville Tech, and as well as important announcements, any upcoming activities. We'd like to put that in the newsletter and get the students more involved. My personal goal as editor-in-chief to my editors and my writers is to help inspire, find their own personal legend or personal paths or destiny in life by researching, summarizing, as well as contributing, and a lot of self-interest, self-thought of what they want in life. Every month can send you a monthly issue. So that's just my way of trying to help this school and the students involved in it. The help that we would like from the SGA is massive communication. Any upcoming activities, any announcements we would like to post, possible volunteering for any articles, any pieces of art, or any volunteering editing or interviews. At this time, I'd like to give a special thanks to everyone who has supported this newsletter. It used to belong to the administration. The administrator wrote, as well as took the pictures and everything like that, and now that belongs to the students. So we're really excited about that. I'd like to thank Robert Until, Sandra Bowen, Joe Daniels, Ms. King in the English department, Brent Michaels, and Rhonda Dahl in publications, as well as Karen Williams.
Okay, so that'll be another project for the upcoming year. I think Maria's been very vocal about her agenda here with the newspaper, so I think everyone kind of knows what's going on with that. Email her, contact her, and just word of mouth is also a really good tool. So just tell people, anyone you know that writes or might be interested in contributing, please let them know. And this will be going on over the summer, so she's going to do a lot of email communication. So just keep in touch with Maria, and I encourage y'all to take up that project. That will be a really good look for the school. Are there any more announcements on the floor? Okay, so we will now proceed with advisor remarks. Ms. Silver,
very little to say other than congratulations to our graduates. If there are more than 2 here, anyone else graduating? Myra's graduating, okay. You need to see me early next week. I've got some cords for you to wear as part of the regalia. And I'd like to suspend our rules for just a minute, actually do an audible applause for you guys, okay? As one of your advisors, I would just ask you to just go forth and do well, and do well for yourself, and make us proud, be a good citizen, give back to your community, help other people in wherever you go. And then for the get-together next week, yeah, it is important. It is a ticketed event, so no one's to show up without tickets, okay? And that's why we want to. Yeah, if you don't get one, you're not coming in. So, but again, just some thanks for those of you that worked really hard this year. And it hasn't always been an easy way, but I'm going to tell you, life is not easy. So get used to it. But the thing you never do, never, ever, ever, ever give up. Just keep some look for people in your lives that you know have your best interest at heart. Stay away from the people that don't, because they're not your friends. Surround yourself with successful people, and always be willing to give, of yourself to others to help them along too, because, no matter how strong you are, no matter how talented you are, at some point in your life, you're going to need some help. anyway, it's been a good ride this year, and so we've got some challenges we need to look for next year. And after the meeting's over, we need to just speak with those of you that are going to be around. We need to do some planning fairly soon in the next couple of weeks. We also need to address the issue of location for student activities and SGA for 2013-14 year. So that's yeah. And that's about that. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. B. At this time, it's been a good ride, y'all. My last general council meeting, y'all have been amazing. Thank y'all so much, just coming all the way through with us, because it's been something. But thank y'all, I've learned so much from y'all from this whole experience. So I really appreciate y'all working with me, working with SGA. And I know y'all will do great. I'm really excited about the upcoming executive board at SGA. That being said, you, KK, and Carnella, and Christina, you all, just make sure you have like an acceptance speech ready for the banquet. As myself and two others will have a departing speech. And with that, I adjourn